Shunosaurus, the long-necked dinosaur with a tail hammer of the Jurassic forest. Around 170 million years ago, during the Middle Jurassic period, Earth was a vivid portrait of primordial life. Vast floodplains stretched endlessly, adorned with swamps and ancient forests where tree ferns rose as tall as houses, primitive conifers reached skyward, and seed-bearing plants formed lush green canopies. Amid this setting, in what is now Sichuan Province, China, roamed one of the most unique plant-eating dinosaurs ever discovered, Shunosaurus, meaning Sichuan lizard. What made Shunosaurus famous was not only its familiar long-necked appearance, but also an extraordinary weapon rare among sauropods, a tail shaped like a warhammer. This adaptation turned it into a creature that was both a peaceful browser and a formidable defender when threatened. Appearance: the balance of strength and agility. Shunosaurus measured about 9 to 11 meters in length and weighed around 3 to 4 tons, much smaller than its giant relatives like Diplodocus or Brachiosaurus, which could exceed 20 meters and weigh tens of tons. Its neck was shorter and thicker, giving it better balance and allowing it to turn and maneuver more easily. Its small head, perched atop a sturdy neck, contained spoon-shaped teeth, perfect for stripping soft leaves and twigs from low to mid-height plants. Large eyes gave Shunosaurus good awareness of its surroundings, helping it spot predators from afar. But the true highlight of its body was the tail, a masterpiece of natural engineering. At the end of its long tail, Shunosaurus carried a large, rounded, flattened mass of bone, resembling the head of a hammer or a mace. This structure was reinforced by strong tail vertebrae and powerful muscles, enabling it to swing with enough force to deliver devastating blows to any predator that dared approach. Habitat: a Jurassic paradise. During Shunosaurus's time, the Sichuan region was a fertile lowland near shallow seas, with rivers crisscrossing the land and dense forests thriving in the warm, humid climate. Abundant rainfall nourished seed-bearing plants, tree ferns, and early conifers, creating a green paradise for herbivores. Shunosaurus shared its home with many other dinosaurs. In the skies, pterosaurs circled in search of fish or insects. On land, predators like Gasosaurus, a fast-moving theropod, stalked their prey, while other sauropods like Omisaurus stretched their enormous necks to graze on high treetops. It was a living stage where every species played a role in a massive food web. Behavior: strength in numbers. Like many plant eaters, Shunosaurus likely lived in herds for protection and more efficient foraging. Within a herd, the largest and strongest individuals would often form a living shield around the vulnerable young in the center. When traveling, the herd moved in long lines, leaving deep footprints in the soft earth, traces that humans would discover millions of years later as fossils. Thanks to its moderately long neck, Shunosaurus didn't need to spend excessive energy reaching for the highest leaves. Instead, it focused on consuming soft leaves and young branches from low to mid-level vegetation, spending many hours each day feeding to meet its immense energy demands. When under attack, Shunosaurus did not panic. Some individuals in the herd would quickly turn their backs to the predator, swinging their tail hammers in unison. A single blow from this weapon could shatter bones or cause severe injury. For predators like Yangchuanosaurus, a strike to the legs or ribs might be enough to make them retreat instantly. The mystery weapon, nature's hammer. Paleontologists believe Shunosaurus was among the earliest sauropods to evolve a tail weapon. Fossil evidence shows the hammer was formed from fused tail vertebrae, encased in thick muscle and skin, turning it into a living club. Beyond combat, the tail hammer might also have been a communication tool. Some scientists suggest Shunosaurus could use it to slam the ground, producing loud sounds to warn the herd of danger or signal other members, similar to how some modern animals create noise to communicate. Extinction: when the age changes. Despite its impressive adaptations, Shunosaurus eventually vanished from the planet. The exact cause remains uncertain, but scientists theorize that climate shifts, changing sea levels, and competition from larger, more efficient sauropods all played a role in its extinction. Its disappearance left a gap in the ecosystem, soon filled by other species, continuing the long and ever-changing story of evolution. Legacy, a reminder of nature's ingenuity. Today, Shunosaurus fossils are displayed in museums across China, reminding us that evolution doesn't only produce giants. It also crafts unique designs that balance gentleness with power. The tail hammer of Shunosaurus stands as proof of nature's creativity in survival strategies, a defensive weapon in a species usually seen as peaceful. The story of Shunosaurus is not just about one dinosaur. It's a reminder that in nature, being different can be the key to survival, at least until the wheel of time turns to a new age.